It's fantastic to see an ever-increasing number of women at mountain bike events and rides every year. And it's evidence that the sport is truly accessible to everyone. However, it can be somewhat of an intimidating environment for those totally new to the sport. Having a safe, friendly and like-minded group to ride with eases novices into the sport. Well, one such group is the Trail Angels in Cape Town.
We started the club 10 years ago with no intention of it ever being a club. It was just, I tried to create a place for women to come and ride their mountain bikes, to get more women into the sport of mountain biking. That was my initial aim. I'd been riding for about 8 years prior to that, and every event I entered there were never any women in the field. After my last Cape Epic in 2011, in 2012 I decided, okay, I need to give something back and to encourage more women to take part in the sport, because it changed my life so much and it gave me such joy, and I wanted to share that with others. That's how we actually started, with a group of 5 ladies. We rode once a week for an hour, and it's now evolved to a group of about 200 ladies, and we have 15 rides a week that we offer. And we offer rides for ladies from absolute beginners, so literally just bought a mountain bike, been sitting on the couch for the last 20 years, have done no exercise, to ladies that have just completed their first Cape Epic, and a whole bunch of women last year that rode the Wines to Wales for the first time. So we cater for everyone's needs and everyone's goals, and there's a place for everyone.
I started out almost 10 years ago with Nikki, not knowing how to mountain bike at all, and it just kind of flowed into me finding a little bit of a niche that I actually enjoyed teaching. I went from there to helping Nikki full-time, and now I cycle 6 days a week, teaching ABCs to intermediates to rookies, all the ladies. Enjoy it, gives me a sense of satisfaction every day. Some days I don't feel like getting on the bike, but after 1 hour on the bike and seeing how all the ladies grow from it, every single session that I have, it's changed my outlook on life. I get up with a big smile every day now, knowing that I have to go and ride. It's something that has changed me from being stationary to moving. Being a mom of 3 kids, heavily overweight 10 years ago, to being fit and enjoying getting on the bike. It's definitely changed my life for the better.
Sergeant Major. I don't always like to think of it as me, myself and I. I'm very much a team player. What's happened in our group is that a lot of my ladies have progressed so much and evolved so much over the last 5-6 years. They've now become coaches in the group, and it's really nice because they've kind of grown with the group, and they understand the ethos, they understand the culture of what we offer.
As a child I used to BMX, and it just brought back all those amazing memories, and I love downhill. So the faster the better, and the bug bit, and from zero to hero, and here I am 10 years later. I would never have thought, doing it daily and doing it for an income. It's something that's very, very rewarding.
A lot of our ladies are new to riding, and so, our first priority is to upskill them. And so we spend quite a lot of time in the bike park. It's a safe environment for them to be on. We're not sort of out on a trail somewhere in the middle of nowhere. The bike park is also a great place to do repetitive stuff. So we find that we do a lot of repetitive stuff, and repeating stuff just sets the grounding for being safe on your bike and having more fun out on the trails, because a lot of women come into the group with a big fear issue. Fear is what just overrides everything. So we try and break down the fear, and we do that by nurturing them through basic skills that they can do, and then adding levels of more difficulty and challenging them like that, instead of putting them in the deep end and then the fear just gets bigger and then they end up not riding their bikes at all. So we go in with basics, and we build on that until they are confident to ride the trails today. I mean, today we had 3 60-year-old ladies on our ride. They did phenomenally well. We were even out at the Wines to Wales last year. We took 18 ladies with us who'd never ridden the Wines to Wales before, and they were also chuffed with themselves every evening because they'd cycled over obstacles past people that were walking who, you know, they always thought they'd be the worst. And that's the thing with women, they always so underrate what they're capable of. And so this is also a great way to make them realize that they're capable of so much more.
Women didn't know really how to mountain bike. A lot of the ladies got on their bikes because they would just follow their husbands. And we used to see a lot of accidents where ladies would have quite a big fall and they never came back to mountain biking because they didn't have any formal training. All their husbands ever said to them was, follow me down this trail. So with me analysing how to do a certain technical aspect and slowing it down, Nix and I realised that there really was a need to slow things down and teach women differently to how guys do things. Guys don't think much about going down a track, they just go. Ladies think fear first, how do I get down there, where must my body, where must my foot be, where must my hand be. So over the years we've broken it down, slowed it down, and we realized that when you teach ladies it's very different to teaching men. And you have to have a lot of empathy and understanding of how they feel when they get on the bike. Fear is big and utmost in their minds, and so we've slowed it down and we work a lot on foundation. We slow it down to the stage where it's all about balancing, all about the core before we set them out on the trails. And when they can do things like track standing and cornering around the cones and we practice weekly, then we see how they have really improved on the trails. If you just send them out on a trail with no ABC foundation training, the falls happen. So you have to slow things down.
I started with the Trail Angels about 3 years ago as a complete mountain bike beginner. And yeah, I've learned so much, not only how to ride my bike, but also learned a lot about myself. So I think I've grown as a person a lot, and yeah, this group has given me so much confidence. So I'm from Germany, so I don't have family here in South Africa. So the Trail Angel tribe has become like my family, and I feel so accepted by them. So yeah, they accept me exactly as I am. I like the challenges when I ride. I like to push myself, I like to try new things, and yeah, then to be proud of myself when I've completed something.
So we also offer bike fix courses, and in these courses we empower the ladies to be able to fix their own issues that they are having on their bikes while they're out on the trail, not having to hail down some group of guys. In actual fact, we've often got a lot of guys out of trouble on the trail by fixing their tires and fixing their chains. So also just teaching them how to put sealant in their tires, how to set their gears, all the basic stuff that will get them off the trail back to their car without having to phone a friend or an Uber. Then we also offer little mini skills clinics where groups of girls will come to me and say, there's a trail in Takai, I'm really struggling to ride the Boulders Trail. Could we have a session there with you and session the trail and ride over some of the obstacles and learn how to get better and pick the right lines? We also have a fantastic online store where we sell all our kits. So we are very visible out at events and on the trails. Our kit is bright. And the ladies love wearing feminine kit. That's the other thing I noticed when I started the business, was everything was black or grey or brown or green when you walked into a cycle shop. So the ladies are very proud to wear their Trail Angel shirts. Then as well, we've got weekends away. Those are very popular. Everyone likes to get away for a weekend with a bunch of girls. All they need to do is pack their bag, bring their bike. We organise everything, the trails, the hotel, the food, the fun, and everyone just has the best time ever and can't wait for the next one. And then also we've been traveling overseas. We've done 3 overseas tours with the ladies, and that's also super fun. We've been to Europe mostly, and just experiencing the European culture has been incredible and super fun as well.
Well, I was riding my whole life, mainly by myself, or with guys, or my husband, or I don't know, or somewhere in the back. Sometimes I was fighting in races, but never to win a flower pot. And I joined Trail Angels, and it was all of a different world. I find every day what I feel like. I can go out of my comfort zone, or I can just come in for a coffee, and I found friends, I found great minds that think alike. I found the joy and the pleasure to share fears in the moment and overcome certain obstacles and be just with the biggest smile, so proud of myself. I'm just looking forward to every single ride, and it has changed my life actually, my life of riding and my life of sports with my friends here, and I really, really love it.
The personal development that we've witnessed through women riding a mountain bike has been almost more rewarding. I don't like to say it, but it's been almost more rewarding than the actual physical side of the mountain biking. So the combination of the two has just been an incredible journey for a lot of women, and I think I could tell a story about each one of our clients, the change that it's made in their lives. They're so much more positive, they are just so much happier, they have found their tribe, they love riding their bikes, they love getting out. Today we've been in an amazing area in Paarl riding trails that some of the ladies have never ridden before, and a lot of those ladies that are part of our club are ladies that haven't been very sporty their whole life, and suddenly they've got a mountain bike and joined the club and upskilled and got fit, and they are just having the time of their lives, and it's just been a really broad overall life-changing experience for a lot of the ladies.
I joined Trail Angels about 4 years ago. I was looking for a women's mountain biking group because my husband's a cyclist and I really wanted to learn a new skill and ride with him. So I googled it, found Trail Angels, and I started as a complete novice, knowing absolutely nothing. And 4 years later, I've learned a new skill. I ride 3 or 4 times a week, and it's been the most amazing confidence builder to just, in my 40s, be able to join a group knowing no one and get out there and do something for myself. From that point of view, it's just really opened up a new world for me.
The most rewarding part about being a coach for Trail Angels is helping ladies daily with their fears. They go from not knowing how to sit on a bike and not knowing the gears, where the gears are, how anything works, to being ladies that take part in stage races. It's so rewarding, and a big compliment to me is when I hear the ladies come back saying, "Lisa, you were in my head. I heard you in my head. I got through all the technical things hearing you in my head." So it's so rewarding to hear that, because it means something so greatly to me that I found my niche in life so late, knowing that I can teach, and I absolutely love it. I adore it.
We've created a space for women, and definitely had an impact on women's mountain biking, sort of in the realm of more women taking part in events, definitely more women out on the trails, more women signing up for stage races. So you'll see us out on the trails. Our kit is bright, our kit is beautiful, and everyone's proud to wear a Trail Angel shirt.